How's it going, everyone? My name is LinuxMLG, and I think it's time to get something off my chest. Something that's been frustrating me for months. You may know David Vonderhaar as the wonderful face behind Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Here's his dick face. But I know a different side to him. The side that he's shown me over the past few months, and a side I'm about to show you. I've reached my breaking point with the shit he's pulled on me, the competitive gamers, pub stars, Mormons, and most importantly, you, the viewers. I'm putting everything on the table so you could decide if you want to support a douchebag, scrub slaying, monkey taming, leech licker, fat master, scumbag like this. He can say, quote, "I'm trying to make a host thriving game unlike anyone else." What you're about to hear is undisputable evidence of him making a shit game and might make you think twice about buying another one of his games. Before we get started, I'd like to say if you're a fan of David Vonderhaar, you might not believe anything I'm about to say, and that's fine. But telling you he's gay will help you change your mind. Okay, let's get started. November 10th, 2012. Everyone was hoping that Call of Duty Black Ops 2 was finally going to be a good Call of Duty, or at least not as crappy as the last one. Thinking that since Modern Warfare 2, there's been many flaws in the Call of Duty series, that maybe David Vonderhaar and Traitor would be able to fix the problems of the past. People reached out to him, and he seemed to give the people what they asked for. But this wasn't the case. People were tricked into thinking there was going to be separate lobby for competitive, which would be league play. But the public matches are skill-based matchmaking, making it harder for people to do what they like as well as have fun. Now some of their ideas seemed good, bringing back kill confirmed, having score streaks instead of kill streaks, bringing in new game modes such as multi-team team deathmatch and hardpoint, which is a very successful King of the Hill game type in Halo, and etc. Not even in the month of November have I heard of one person playing multi-team team deathmatch, but that's not really a problem. Score streaks were very hard to get, and still are hard to get for the less gifted players of Call of Duty. So you created a lesser power ghost perk, but now you have an oversaturated score streak of UAV. Many of the less gifted players can only reach that amount at most times. So now you've made the not so good ghost into a spammed UAV score streak. Although the spamming of UAV score streak was a problem, the solution to that has been either staying at level 55 for ghost, or being the first item to unlock after a player prestiges. Now onto the more annoying / unnecessary assets to the game. You've created an arsenal of almost all balanced weapons that got completely diminished after a series of nerfs, buffs, and of course, the most ridiculous lag comp that every time someone says host doesn't matter in Call of Duty Black Ops 2, they choke on their own saliva. A person could have used the MP7 in a competitive match and would have had an equal chance of killing someone with the PDW or the MSMC from close range. Now with people backed up in a corner, pissing themselves scared that they're playing on a bad host, the only sub someone pulls out is the PDW or MSMC, with the exception of the Scorpion if they're on their own host. The inconsistency of the M8 almost makes it the second choice of the assault rifles. I'm pretty sure Vaughn sits in his laboratory with a randomizer between 1 and 100 to let it decide how many bursts it will take to kill a man, each and every day. I'll tell you, it only seems to hit 1 when I'm going against it. But even on your own host, you're really taking a risk on a round taking it out to see if it will take, realistically, 1 to 4 bursts. The MW3 has a hurtful memory of the LMG with thermal that didn't move in the slightest. Now instead of making a recoil for some of the most powerful weapons in the world, they make it so a 12-year-old can use an MK48, dual band and quote, give you the D. And the most common reply, it's hairless D for you, buddy. The shotguns, known as the red screen gun for you 402 Thunder fans out there, literally seems to be the most efficient when their screen is completely red. Snipers, just give them a separate lobby and don't let them compete with any of the other primaries, if you're going to make it that easy. There are plenty more problems with this game, but these are the last few I'm going to talk about. I'll begin with host. Now at first they had it so the walls were loose leaf paper, but they fixed that. So I hereby award you with the finally fixing some kind of BS plaque. Congratulations. But when the game first started, I thought they just made it about 6 bullets to kill a man. But then I realized that it takes a full clip. But then I realized it wasn't that, but it was lag comp. Because when I was host, people were dropping like flies. Most of the time. Granted, some of the moments I might have missed some of my shots, but not all the time, Dave. Not all the time. The camera view is just complete crap. I don't even think the dumbest man on earth had to be told that the only way you can shoot somebody is by pointing the weapon at the person. I guess you just won the award of dumber than the dumbest. When we said we didn't want knifing, that didn't mean we wanted butter knives. I don't see anyone with toasted bagels needing cream cheese in this FPS shooter. Maybe butter, but that can be melted. An easy solution to this is double clicking the knife button. No crap knife, no panic knifing, happiness for all of mankind. The amount of times that you'll watch this, David, is probably the same amount of times that you've actually played the game. None. Zero. Nada. Engine. That's Icelandic for zero, and since no one gives a crap about Iceland, it's a pretty good comparison to you. You might have fooled my friends in the beginning, David, but not me. And now they finally see what I've been talking about all along. I can honestly say I wouldn't be surprised if there were a numerous amount of fatalities over the next few months because of this game. Which is about how many people you've killed playing this game, which is none, zero, nada, and engine. But although this game will most likely not cause any fatalities, you burn my heart to a crisp. I've had it up to here with you, my hand is really high. And I will never, ever play this game again. Okay, I will play this game again until the next COD, but just know this. I hope there are people out there with the will to fight against this corrupted man. If you don't play this game anymore because of this, or if you never try it, I'm glad. But I have to play for competitive sake. I will leave you with this known fact. If Traitor can add new maps, new guns, nerf guns, and buff guns, etc., he can also take out or add anything that the community wants. But he won't unless our voices get heard. So if it's by spamming his wall with respectful tweets asking for a change, or spamming this video on his Twitter, make him hear us. The community. Thank you guys. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say, and don't confuse this with the video complaining, but this just simply asking for a slight change at the least. Thank you all. I hope you have a wonderful day. What's up, guys? So that was just a little parody to, iFly's little thief, liar, cheater, whatnot that happened a long time ago. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then you can go back to my iFly video I have posted up. But yeah, and everything I said on here was not parody. It was actually what I honestly think was wrong with the game and what honestly a lot of people think of the game. And so this is actually honestly a call out sort of to David Vonderhaar, hopefully seeing this. I know he probably, there's like a 1 in 5 million cajillion thousand chance that he does see this, but also if you didn't see, there's a couple in here that couple boosters, or yeah, a couple boosters in here, and one kid, I think I went 67 and 8, I think, I'm not sure, I think I did that, but then the guy below me went, I think 50 or 51 and 10, something like that, and I'm pretty sure he was the booster, and I don't remember if there was a guy on the other team with a lot of deaths or anything, but I know for sure these guys were boosting, and it's actually kind of funny because I never saw boosting, and all these commentators always said they saw boosting all the time. Of course they play a lot more than I do, but I've never seen it. I thought at least I would have seen it before, so I never kind of thought this was a really big booster game, but apparently it is. And I actually got in a game right after this, and it wasn't the same lobby, it was a different lobby. Maybe it was the same people. I mean, if I happened to get in that, what a coincidence. But there's people boosting in the other one too. So it's kind of weird to see that people were actually boosting in this game, because like I said, I've never actually seen it. But I really do hope you guys enjoyed the commentary. I just did it as a little fun thing, you know, and I thought honestly it was a great feeling, like theme-ish kind of thing for the subject or the topic I wanted to talk about. So I'll leave you here with the final kill with the Lodestar going in on Hijacked. Couldn't finish the game out, which kind of sucks. If there was a time limit, then I think I could have gotten at around 80 maybe, even. I know I would have had 70 for sure, but around 80. But anyways, like I said, I hope you guys have a great day, and peace out.